Good morning and welcome to Forward Not Fetal, my daily vlog where I talk about whatever I want because it's my vlog and I can. Yesterday I did go out and try to start beating back that liriope again, and it was eventful because first I dig up and there's this giant white grub. I don't know what it is. I'm part of some gardening groups on Facebook, and I got some helpful advice, but it's also like, I mean, yeah, I can treat with beneficial nematodes and milky spore, but they don't come in like little garden size packets, or I guess I should say like small, like patch size. I guess they're assuming you're gonna just treat everything that you can get near, but I'm kind of like, I don't really want to spend $40 on tiny little bugs, or nematodes aren't bugs, but tiny little creatures that I have to spray on my lawn. Like, that's just not where I'm at right now. So I'm probably not gonna do that. And milky spore like takes longer. It's like a bacteria that grubs don't like it. And they're probably destructive. I don't know. And then like I kept it together. I was like, okay, that's gross, but you know what? It's fine. I don't have to touch it. It's just doing its thing. I'm going to take some pictures so I can figure out what the hell this thing is. And then I move on, and then I apparently disturb a fire ant mound that's somewhere in the liriope, because they just come like boiling out. And I was like, I'm done. I am totally done. I am not like, I have to now go figure out like far more pressing than grubs that are probably eating things I don't want them to, and I do need to treat them, but like, they're not gonna bite me. Red ants are gonna bite me. They're gonna bite my kid. They're gonna bite visitors. I don't like them. And I don't know if they're imported red ants or what. And then there's also the whole plan was to have the kid be part of the like getting into the earth. So, and there's plenty of, I am no problem using chemicals appropriately. And everything is chemicals. It doesn't matter. But knowing that I have a little person who's gonna lick and eat the dirt, it's sort of like, well, I mean, there's appropriate usage and then there's ingestion, which is generally not appropriate. And so it's sort of like, crap, what do I do about fire ants? And because then you also have to get things that are safe for vegetable gardens, and like it's a whole thing. And I did, well, they're actually doing some amazing research, but it's like a county over in Wake Forest, with these parasitic flies that they just don't survive our winters. And, but they go after the interloper red ants, which are the non-native. The native species are significantly less problematic and less aggressive than the, apparently Brazilian red fire ants are just, they don't have any natural predators to keep them in check. So yeah, fire ants, I don't even care if they're native or not. They're in a spot that I need them to not be. I'm not like morally opposed to ants in like the grand scheme of things, because like they're part of the ecosystem and they're important, but like fire ants kind of need to not be where they can get at people or dogs or pets or whatever. So what I'm probably gonna do is do the boiling water drench thing, because I don't like, until I clear it out, I don't even know where the mound is. And my thought is if I can get them to just keep moving away from where we are, we can like, I can dig up the liriope safely. I can figure out like what methods are gonna work best to, you know, so that my little dirt eater doesn't get ill or have long-term consequences, because plenty of things are totally safe for general use, but like you don't eat them. And he's really into experiencing nature with his mouth. So I'm trying to give him things that I think are gross, but like aren't gonna hurt him. So that's kind of where I'm going at with it, where it's like, yep, you're gonna eat that bark. And it's working out well, because he did, the other day, he kept tasting mulch. I don't remember where we were, but like by the third piece, he was like, actually, this isn't food. This isn't, I'm not enjoying this. And he stopped eating it. So I was like, okay, okay, I'm just going to stuff those anxieties down and I'm just going to roll with it. Anyway, so I don't know if I would term yesterday a gardening success or a gardening fail because I did go out there and I did a little bit of work before I discovered the fire ants and left before they could discover me. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna try the whole boiling water thing. I'm not really keen on it because it's a giant pain in the butt. Um, but all of the best options are. So it's sort of like, well, you know what? Let's deal with the fire ants so we get the stupid liriope out so that we can see what the heck is going on so that I can plant these stupid seeds. All I wanted was a simple, easy, no stress fall garden. I got a couple of seeds, very inexpensive. I'm not trying to have it be a whole thing. And then like these things keep popping up that it's taking way longer. Like I wanted to have these in the ground last weekend. Like that's totally what I thought was going to happen. It, which is, feature creep. It's a thing that happens to everybody, and I'm just trying to be okay with the fact that it's happening to me. Um, and that I'm pressing forward, and it'll go in, something will grow, and I can treat in the spring for the grubs. It's not a big deal. I might not get as many successful plants, and realistically, like the rabbits are going to eat a whole bunch anyway. Even if I put fencing up between the rabbits, and I know we get deer every so often, they're going to be into it. Okay, you know. But it will give me some organic material to compost and begin again. Because we also have really clayey soil, which means I should do amendments, and maybe one day I will. But like, I know some of it is just straight up time. Like you just like, I need to figure out getting arborist wood chips because apparently that's like the big thing. And sometimes you can get them free because they're looking to get rid of them. So I'm gonna try and figure out because there's plenty of places I can put them. Plus, our weeds really like such things, so it's very interesting and less fun than one would like. But that's life. That's life. Gardening is vastly more complicated than I realize sometimes. I just want to grow some stuff, but I'd like to do it right, or at least adequate. Anyway, so got a busy weekend ahead. Just trying to keep moving forward. Been feeling a little under the weather. I had a little bit of a cold, but it didn't really fully develop, thank goodness. But I'm certainly I'm dragging a little. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good day, and I hope you all have wonderful days. I will see you tomorrow, and we're gonna have amazing weekends. Because I think it's Friday, right? Hopefully it's Friday. Otherwise I get an extra day, I guess.